Kabir did something that made everyone nervous. At the peak of his business, he stopped selling. No clearance sale, no rebrand, no big announcement. He just locked the front door one morning, flipped the sign to closed. Let me ask you something. If everyone around you says you're crazy, do you listen to them or do you let the pressure push you? You're killing momentum. You'll lose your sellers. Customers will go to big brands, they said. But Kabir was building something even more valuable. Can you guess what it is before we get to it? But Kabir taped a note to the glass. Repairs only, no new machines this year. People thought he had lost his mind. Kabir had to gather all the patience he had to ignore those voices. His workshop had been doing well, a small shop in the center of town. He designed and built his own washing machines, heavy steel frames, simple controls, made to last. Not flashy or high-tech, but strong. Sales were steady, profit was healthy, orders were growing. But Kabir knew something others didn't. Even when his machines were built well and made to last, they would break one day. His competitors didn't build for trust, they built for replacement and made money from new purchases. Every week someone would call him for repairs. They would ask the same thing. Is it worth fixing or should I get a new one? Most brands would simply say, get this new model instead. Kabir answered differently. Let's open it and find out. And so he did. For 1 full year, he stopped making new washing machines. He repaired only. Replaced worn belts, cleaned blocked pumps, changed small boards inside, taught customers how to avoid damage from overloading. Sometimes the repair cost very little. Sometimes he didn't charge at all. And as time went by, Kabir's workshop grew quieter. Some nights were heavy. Kabir would sit alone on an overturned crate, staring at the empty showroom floor. Savings were shrinking. Rent still had to be paid. Parts still had to be ordered. He wasn't earning as much. He was using up what he had saved. And there were moments, honest ones, when doubt spoke louder than confidence. Was this the right move? Or was it foolish? Then the bell above the door would ring. A woman would walk in holding a part he built 5 years ago, needing a replacement. A father would come with his son, curious about how a motor works. An old customer would call for a belt change. And something shifted.
He explained how to prevent it next time. It wasn't a strategy anymore. It had become a habit. A quiet habit of fixing before replacing. No rush, no pushing, just the same quiet process.
Instead of, here, take a new machine, it became, this broke because lint builds up here. This motor is fine, it just needs cleaning. If you hear this sound, bring it early. He showed customers the inside of the machines, explained each part slowly. Let children press the buttons on the testing table. Let them see the drums spin. Teenagers started coming after school to learn basic machine repair. A retired engineer began helping on weekends. They would talk about force and laugh over tea. The place no longer felt like a store. It felt like a workshop. It felt like a community. Customers stopped feeling like sales. They became names, stories, friends. His parents said he was foolish. Profit was zero. Sellers stopped calling. Let me ask you something. Would you pause growth to protect something invisible? Because that's what Kabir was building. Did you guess what it was? It's something most businesses forget. It's trust. One afternoon, a supplier called. Are you shutting production down for good? Kabir smiled. No, he said. I'm making it stronger. Just wait a little longer. He didn't fully know how, He couldn't measure it on a sheet of numbers, but it was slowly building with his customers. A quiet wave of loyalty. A name people respected. He wasn't chasing quick sales. He was building something harder to break. That if he ever sold you a machine again, you could trust it. Some months passed. The town began to talk. If Kabir says it can be fixed, it truly can. If Kabir builds it, it will last. Something interesting happened. Customers started defending him, recommending him, waiting for him. And he still wasn't selling new machines. By the end of the year, the showroom floor looked almost empty. Bare platforms, tool benches neat, blueprints pinned to the wall. Then production started again, with stronger parts. He tested everything twice. Then, one morning, without warning, Kabir flipped the sign again. Open. Before sunrise, people were already outside. They didn't come for features. They came because they trusted the man who built it. They trusted the product. Income that year doubled. Kabir had focused on something most businesses forget. High performance without trust is weak. You can build fast, you can grow quickly, you can impress investors. But if people don't trust you, it eventually breaks. In elite teams, there is a powerful saying. Listen carefully. I would rather choose someone with medium skill and great trust than someone with high skill but no trust. Because skill wins moments. Trust wins the long game. Kabir chose the long game. He chose to be the man people trust with their homes, their money, and their word. And trust grows over time. So here's something to think about. In your work, in your business, in your team, are you building for performance only? Or are you building for trust too? If this story made you rethink success, give us a like. Comment the name of someone you trust deeply. Share this with someone building something that should last. We'll see you in the next video.